Mike, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
It's going in and out.
Hold up.
Oh, there you go.
Hear me right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Make sure my fan ain't fucking with the sound. You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
I can hear you clear. So what the fuck going on, bro? This an episode. I mean, this is an interview that I really been trying to do. Like really think back how long this was supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like I want to say going on 2 years. We talked about 2 years ago about initially doing something.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? For
We
whatever
was at the
reason,
building. You was telling me you wanted me to come on and do something with you. You had
yeah, I
just got
don't.
everything set up.
I be thinking because in the while you're trying to get it to come together and it's not, you don't know what to think. But then when it finally happened, you be like, damn, it's perfect timing.
That's how shit be working, bro.
It's perfect timing.
Don't
I
shit
ain't gonna
ever
lie.
happen right when you want it to happen. It happened when that shit aligned right, and it's supposed to happen, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Me and my nigga White, we go back. Where we go back to? '07 UHS.
'07, about to be 20 years ago, nigga.
Mm,
Ain't
mm.
that crazy
It's
how time fly?
time be flying. Well, no, and see, look, when shit going on, time don't be flying. You feel like the clock didn't stop in some way.
No, when
But
shit
then,
be going on, that's when the time be flying. It
not
be
with me.
when you
My
ain't
shit,
doing shit.
my shit opposite. When it's bullshit going on, it feel like the days is slow. I don't know what that is, bro. But whenever things is good, I feel like the months just be going by. It's like it's hard to really grasp a good moment. Like maybe it's just a personal thing. I don't know. But it's good to have you on. It's good to have you on the show. We finally got you on Don Radio. So that's
Dime Radio.
shout out to my nigga White. The
Yeah,
Cookie
man. I
Club.
appreciate you for having me, bro.
The Cookie Club, bro. I want to let niggas know what the Cookie Club is.
Cookie Club is an entertainment brand, cannabis brand. You know, we do all types of shit, bro. We got 360 booths, we got bounce houses, we got weed cannons, we got table chairs, we got movie screens, we got chefs, bartenders, whatever you need, we got rental spaces, whatever.
Yeah,
Anything in the entertainment realm, we own it.
them 360. What the fuck? I don't know how niggas get on them that 360s, bro. I'm not. I can't do. I ain't doing it, bro.
You don't fuck around.
No, especially if we in there smoking some of the best. I'm not trying to spin in circles. What the fuck?
No, you ain't spinning. You ain't spinning. The damn camera spinning.
So you just standing there dancing and the camera is spinning.
Yeah, it's a camera on the arm and it go around and around like in a little circle.
See, that
But
goes to show.
you ain't physically doing nothing.
That goes to show I don't know what I'm talking about. Then don't listen to me. Y'all listen to White.
It's all right, bro. We getting old, man. It's okay. It's okay.
Man, I'm sitting here looking what I'm about to try to do because I know I can find them. I got a lot of videos from like being in your shop. I'm about to try to find them and email them to myself so I can pull them up on here and like show it. Like remember when we was talking about the wood you had rolled when you had added the
Oh yeah,
see
all this
I
shit.
can't even explain it, so I gotta find it and really show it.
And right after I made that wood with you, everybody and their mama start putting the videos of that type of shit online in the joints and shit.
See, because you know why? Because it's some
When
because
I
then
first started it, everybody
ain't
motherfuckers.
nobody seen no shit like that.
Yeah, people like, no, I'm straight, I'm straight. Cause it's something different, which I understand. Motherfuckers be kind of standoffish to shit they don't understand.
Nah, for
Anything outside of the norm,
they
I'm
never
up.
see they never sat in that they never sat in that tent. They gotta sit in that tent. They gotta know what that's. Oh, see, I found it, bro. I just found it on my phone. Oh, look. I'm for sure about to play this shit for everybody. To myself.
Let them see that shit then. Let them see that shit, Don.
Man, this big ass. You know how to file too big. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't trip.
Hey, that's another thing too. Like I was telling you earlier, it'd be like a lot of the shit that everybody's starting, the waves that everybody's starting to ride now and do now, it's like 4, 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. Shit niggas was doing when niggas wasn't even hip. Some shit where a motherfucker be asking you, what's that? What the fuck is that? Like, you know what I'm
True.
saying? Motherfucker got a million questions, but now they
We
see it
was
more
talking about
often.
we was talking about that earlier, like when you kind of already ahead of the trend,
Yeah,
but it's like by the time it get popular, you know you done been on it. You done been on it for so long.
yeah, I done already then got what I was gonna get out of the trend. We on to the next trend. And when I show you that, you gonna be looking the same way you was before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So look, I think I was able to. I was able to. Okay, look, here they go. Let me see if you can. Do you recognize any of these?
Yeah, that's a piece of Skittle Moon Rock.
That's what.
That's a piece of Skittles Moon Rock.
Dude, okay, so look, this day it was me, you, it was Tay, and Meech was there.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen no shit like this. I'm like, see, this the Cookie Club. This
Yeah,
the Cookie
that's
Club.
that's when that shit first dropped. Niggas wasn't even really having that shit. They was going and getting taxed. Niggas was charging niggas 150 and 175 or 35. I had that shit for $70.
Oh, hold up. I wanna.
Yeah,
It's another
I
one.
purposely was doing that because I knew motherfuckers was hitting niggas over the head for it. So I'm like, all right, y'all charging these niggas 125, 150. I'ma just come clean up and charge everybody 75. You get two for
I,
150.
I just remember. I just remember. Okay, look at this one. You remember these trays? You still got these? You got one in your lap, don't you? Look at.
Come on, dog.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Now, it's another one. This is when this shit about to get real. You see just look at, the weed was in there, and then you put like some other, I'm gonna leave the shit alone. But then it got to this point. Look at this.
I was putting the distillate syringe in there.
Right. See, this is smoking at another level. I don't know if niggas, one thing I do know is a lot of niggas ain't smoked like I smoked. I know they haven't. I know
Bro,
it.
niggas just not getting hit to them distillate
I know they
darts
haven't.
right now. I was selling that shit and having that shit in 2019, 2018, bro. And it's 2025, niggas just not getting hit to that shit.
No, they ain't, you know, they not. And I let me see. I think I got more in here, but that's really the main thing. I wanna find that video because, like I say, I did the tent thing when y'all blew all the smoke in there
Mm-hmm.
with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I went home, took a shower, and all of that, put on cologne and all of that, and I went to work, and the shit was still coming out of my pores, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled me
That
to
shit.
the side. They pulled me to the side. They thought I had just like smoked in a car or something. Like, no, bro. Like that shit was still coming out of my pores.
Yeah. For hours.
The fucking Cookie Club. I don't know what made a nigga think it was okay to go to work right after that.
Hey, toast to that. Salute.
Well, hey, hey, toast a nigga going to work smelling like weed, damn near getting fired. Let's do it.
Fuck them. You feel me?
Man, when the next time y'all having one of them, I don't want to call them kickbacks. You know, when y'all be in there playing the music and niggas is on the last time I kicked it with you, I think I got a little video of that too. We was like somewhere, we was in the back though, and they had the grill going. You your shit always got some like family energy to it. Like it's the homies and it's the team and shit, but you would feel like you at your cousin, you know what I'm saying, backyard
Yeah,
party or
it's the
something.
energy. It's the energy. And
That's what I'm saying. The energy would be
I'm
the
a people
energy.
person, bro. I'm a sociable person. You feel me? Now, certain things that I might do might cause me to be standoffish with people because I got a lot going on. But if I fuck with you or I know you or you in a circle of people that I fuck with, I'm social. You feel me? And I like for the energy to be just calm and chill and kick back. I don't like that tense, uptight. You feel me? I don't like that energy. And I know.
I don't think nobody
Listen,
do.
let me tell you this, and not to get away from
No,
you
go ahead,
asking
bro.
when I'm gonna start, but
No, we
when
here for
you when you when you a person that's entertaining people or dealing with people a lot, you gotta be like you gotta always look at something from both perspectives. So if you a seller, you always look at the product you selling as a buyer. You feel me? And I say that in the sense of,
would you buy this from yourself?
yeah, would I buy this? You feel me? Would
Yeah,
I allow somebody to sell me this?
absolutely, absolutely.
Would I be happy with my purchase, or will I feel some type of way with the purchase? You know what I'm saying? So if you always keep that type of mindset, you should always succeed in business because before you was a buyer, I mean before you was a seller, you was a buyer. And even still as a seller, you a buyer.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Don't you feel like buying turns you into a seller,
Yeah, for sure.
ultimately, because once you realize how much money you giving to a person for it, you be like, damn, I could be on the other end of this. That's all.
Yeah.
That's really all it is, bro. I could be on the other end of this transaction, and
Hmm.
hustlers are born. This is where go getters is born. And also this is where a lot of niggas, maybe this is where a lot of niggas cowardly walk away because they don't know how to handle it. It's a lot of responsibility. You
Being a hustler is more than what everybody thinks. See, I don't know
that's where I was
what
taking it. That's where
what
I was
type
taking
of misleading information or misunderstanding that people may have, but a hustler is like a person of many different motherfucking abilities. Cause I can do a lot of shit. I just know how to make money on a consistent level. It don't have to necessarily be nothing with no illicit dealings or illegal or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
can hustle. There's
no.
so many different hustles in this world. It's
Yeah,
just us as black people and
to me
young
what I,
men, niggas are always when you say hustle, that's just the first thing that niggas
right,
that word is like synonymous with.
like right. Remember when we was just talking about when we met, we was saying it was '07, niggas 14. Now, and you brought up one way you made money, and then I brought up a whole nother way that I was making money. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I was working at Glass Block on Puritan and Myers, making $8 an hour, which was way more than minimum wage at that point. So I get it. The main point is to get to it by all means. By all means, no excuses. Whatever the situation is, don't matter.
For
There's no
sure.
situation. I think what it boiled down to is no situation is too. If you got your freedom and your health, there's no situation severe enough to make you so crippled that you can't get up out of it.
Right.
None, none,
At no
none.
point in time, unless it's something pertaining to your health or your mental stability, it should be
That's
nothing
it.
to stop you
That's
from
the only thing that
taking
could
care of
possibly. That's
business.
the only thing where a nigga be like, all right, let him sit this one out. Other than that, it's go time. It's go time.
For sure.
Yeah. I I wanna is it well, I'm gonna tell you mine first. And then I want to ask. Matter of fact, let me ask you this: is it anybody from who we the class the school we graduated from? Is it anybody who you looking at them having motion right now, and you like really got a great deal of respect for them? Because I can name a couple, but I just want to ask you first.
Hell yeah, for
I
sure.
got a couple I can name. Let me put it on you first. Like whoever, shout out. Look, because this class of 2011, but I'm just saying the whole school in general. Is it anybody that you see in today's time where you like? I respect what they got going on. I can name a couple.
Hell yeah, it's a few females and males.
I'm gonna just throw Cordell out there just on some gangster shit. I think Cordell is the true embodiment of everything that we talking about. I don't he
Cordell,
struck
Cordell who?
Cordell he hit Cordell Beauchamp. He class of '09 though.
Is he in the upper class? He was an upperclassman.
He class of '09.
I'm trying to think. Cordell was
So
that
we
Cordell used to be
2011.
with Don.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know who you talking about.
He still look. I was at the movies. We was at my nigga Woo movie premiere when because the movie was playing in two different theater rooms when we all walked out. Cordell and Dom was walking up the hallway together. It's like a year and a half ago. So they still with each other. Like
Yeah, I had bumped
Cordell,
into
I think,
Don not too
huh?
long ago. He want me to get into that promotion, boxing promotion with him. Shit.
Oh, with Dom, yeah, I did see.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see. I seen you say something about that. Like you was interested in it. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got a fighter, two fighters.
Um,
But to answer your question, motherfuckers that we went to school with that's having some motion. Uh,
I think I know
my
one you
nigga
gonna say.
Everett, my nigga Everett for sure.
Everett Tate.
Yeah, he having motion for sure. My nigga Joe, he do the music shit. Who else? Steve, of course.
Of course, Steve.
Um, I see you got your shit going on.
Respect,
Um,
respect.
Mikhail and Miles. They got their shit going on.
I don't
Uh,
know if I'm hip. I don't know if I'm hip.
Mikhail and Miles, they got a coffee shop, if I ain't mistaken. They got a coffee
Oh
shop
shit.
downtown.
Okay.
And
You
then
telling me?
Mikhail do business consulting and shit like that. And
Okay.
who else? I can't remember her name, but I think it's like Christine or Christina. She do the little real estate shit. She was an upperclassman.
Oh no! I know. See, man, I was trying to actually get into a house with her one time. She didn't hit me back in time, and I ended up finding this apartment that just made sense. I know what you're talking
Hmm.
about. Yep, I know what
Her.
you're talking about.
Who else?
I want to say, um, Robin, Robin. She do the I believe it's skincare stuff, and I think Sinitra do the same thing.
Sinitra.
Yeah,
Nobi.
yeah. No,
Uh,
Sinitra. Me and Sinitra go back before UHS, like
yeah,
sixth grade.
Sinitra, I fuck with her. She had booked me. She
Shout
booked
out to
me
her.
for a party. I want to say last year or the year before last. She had booked
Shout
me
out
for a
to
360 for a 360
Shout
booking.
out to Sinitra. That's the homie for sure.
Yeah, it's
I
quite a few
remember
motherfuckers.
she like she invited us to her apartment. She's like she don't live there no more, but she used to live over like on 12 miles somewhere. And she invited like all of us over there. This was like this 2015, 16. I can't remember. Somewhere around that time. I just
Oh, you know what? My nigga Chris too.
Chris
Chris, I want to say his last name is Jones.
Chris Jones.
Chris,
Maybe
light
name
skin. He just got married, had the baby. He, I
Chris
think he
Gardner.
Gardner. Yeah, my nigga Chris
That's
Gardner.
like, hey, White. Let me
I
tell you.
couldn't forget
See,
it. I forgot his last name, but man, my nigga
it's
Chris
funny.
doing his
See,
thing.
look. See, now you got me. Now I'm about to. I gotta get in
And I
story
seen Chris
mode
at the
now.
Lions opener
I
last
seen
year
him. I
down there,
seen him
him and his
too.
old dude.
I ran into him at I
That's my
ran
nigga
into
Chris.
him. What's the name of the place where they cook the food in front of you and you fill your bowl up? Mongolian Grill. It was me and my daughter, and it was Chris and his lady. This wasn't that long ago at all. And this what fucked me up when you said Chris Jones. That's why I was like,
I don't know where the fuck I get the
Joe, I
Jones.
don't know, but I knew Chris. When you say Chris Gardner, is remember when we was at Joe Candlelight?
Mm-hmm.
So rest in peace, my nigga Jay Riggs. We remember they arrested me there that day,
Right, because you had the blick on you.
but Chris. When I was out there, I remember I was recording everybody who was up there with the mic talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I recorded everybody and shit like that, and I was getting ready to leave, and I
Well, that
had
was
my,
some crazy shit.
I still
They
had the
hopped out on
camera.
your ass so fast.
Look, I still got the footage. This is the footage, and I promise you, I'm gonna let you see it. I'm recording, and you walking up the street. You
Yeah,
walking up the,
I literally walked up as they hopped out on you.
you walking up the street toward me, and it's three police cars behind you,
Yeah. And I stopped
and
in front of the cars.
yeah, I know you.
You
Look,
remember
it's on camera,
you took the picture for me. I had the book bag full of that
right?
shit. I had the
It's
book
on
bag full of that
camera.
shit.
It's on camera. But with Chris, like I say, when they jumped out and snatched me up, Chris was I didn't know where my camera went. That's an expensive camera.
Yeah,
Chris
Chris
had
had
it.
it.
Chris had it. So it's like once they let me out of jail and all that, man, it was man. But Chris pulled right up on me. He pulled up on 96 and Telegraph at the gas station and handed me my camera. Cause I didn't know who. I called Ashanique. I called Ashanique from the back of the police car. I said,
Mm-hmm.
"Who got my camera, bro?" I was like,
Hey, they was on some bullshit
"Hey,
that day.
look, I'm in handcuffs. I'm telling the officer I'm on his ass. I'm like, bro, grab my phone, bro. Go to Ashanique. Okay, call her. Put it on speaker.
Hey, that
Ashanique,
shit
who
was
got my
crazy.
fucking camera?"
That shit was happening so fast.
That shit went like that. I
They
looked up
pulled
and I was
down on
in.
your ass so quick.
It was so quick. Niggas didn't know what to do. You know how you want to like take a gun out and throw it under the car or some shit? It was no
You ain't
time for
had
none of
time.
that.
If you was gonna do any of that, that's why I
It
was
was
trying to tell
over.
you. That's why I was telling you too. Like,
He was.
go up on the
You
porch.
walked. You
Cause if
walked
you
up on. You walked up on me and said, "Bro, you out here with the blicky like that?"
yeah, go up on
I
the porch.
remember. I remember.
Yeah.
You walked up to me and said, "You out here like that?" And it's like
Mhm.
I'm out here for Jay Riggs, but he from the east side. East side. I don't know these niggas,
You don't know them niggas and you don't know where you at for real. And
bro. I
you see how fast shit transpired. That's why I
remember
was
they.
walking up on you like, bro,
Bro, when I have you on camera walking up to me, and if you recall, they snatched another nigga up right up the street from us, like on the
yeah,
same block. They
yeah, right
snatched
at the
him up
corner.
first.
Yeah, right at the corner that he was in the car. They pulled down on him and snatched him up.
I remember that shit, boy. I'm like, imagine getting arrested at one of your best friends' candlelight. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Rest in peace, my nigga Jay Rig.
My nigga Jay Riggs, man. Shout out to Mac Nichols, bro. I was listening to Mac Nichols' music earlier
Yeah,
today,
shout out to Matt.
and shout out to Mac. He got an album. I think it's Nick. I can't remember. I don't want to fuck up the name, but Jay Riggs
Gee, he
produced.
produced on a lot of shit.
He produced damn, but on one specific project, it's like if it's 9 songs, he produced 7 of them. That's crazy to me. On Mac Nichols' album, like he respected all through the city. And look, Peasy on the same album. I'm like I think it's Jay Riggs, bro. It's
Yeah,
a little different.
he just met an untimely demise. If he could have, if shit would been one a little different, bro, would be it popping right now.
I think so. I know. Look,
Hey,
one thing
hey,
I know
look,
for sure.
ain't no thinking to it, cause dig, me and Jay used to
No, I
talk.
believe so.
He used to call me at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You feel me? He on that computer doing what he doing. Listen, let me tell you something. Fun fact: the first Cookie Club logo before I had this logo,
Joe
Joe
made it.
made it for me.
Damn.
It was a fucking monkey, red is with the red eyes. and it said Cookie Cud, but it was like some crazy shit. But he put me hip, like nigga, I ain't even gonna charge you. He did it and he charged me $5. But then he like nigga, once he charged me the $5, he like, bro, I'm gonna put you hip to the site you can go to and make your own shit. You feel me? Nigga, I got so many memories on Facebook and Instagram of messages from Joe, interactions with him, just random. And you know the crazy thing about it is I ended up buying a house not even 10 blocks away from where Joe, you know, lived at. You know what I'm saying? Where his brother and them still at type shit.
Was that near the state fairgrounds where we always used to be?
Yeah, yeah, right here, right off of motherfucking East Outer Drive. Well, East State Fair or whatever you want to call it. But
I remember him and Kevin. You remember Kevin?
yeah, kid. Johnson.
That's where I think that was his name Jones. I think his name was
No, it's
Kevin
Johnson. Kevin Johnson.
Johnson. Because I remember them niggas was super close,
Yeah, because Kevin stayed 2 blocks over.
and I ain't know that. I ain't know that till one day I seen him walking up the street when we was over in that area. And you know what? I ain't heard from him since.
That's why Joe used to walk home from school.
I ain't heard from Kevin since them. I think we it was 2013 or something. We popped up at like a Grammy night that they was having at Ferndale High. I think we all popped up there. I ain't seen Kevin since then, bro.
Kev,
Damn.
Kev stay in Arizona now with his kids and his lady.
Yeah, we did. Oh, you know what? Me and him did used to kind of we FaceTime a couple times. I think he was over. I think he was like one of the girls we went to UHS with. He was over her house like fixing the sink or some shit, and we was on the phone. But I ain't
Fixing the
seen him,
sink.
and I don't.
He's
Man,
fixing the
that
sink,
nigga.
bro.
I think he be like fixing shit. Oh, for real though, man. I remember. Avondre.
No, y'all knew him before me. I ain't know Joe.
No, Avondre. I don't
No,
know.
he
I
was
want to
after
say
me. I think after me because after I left, you know,
you
I ain't
did.
really,
Yeah, right. I think that. Yeah,
that's that
you
dog
right.
that he passed away, right, on his
Yeah,
porch.
yeah, right. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, that was after me because bro, really and truthfully, you know what's so crazy is, nigga, I was only with y'all for like 7 months, 6, 7 months, not even a full school year. I wasn't even with y'all the full school year. I was with y'all from like
So wait,
seven.
sophomore year, you wasn't there at all.
No, I left in freshman year.
Okay,
Listen,
so
so
this is my. That's why I asked, do you remember Darius? Because my co-host on the podcast freshman year, and then he left. That's why I don't
yeah,
know if you remember him or not.
I wasn't even there the whole freshman year. I was there from like September to I want to say September to like December, January, cause
Oh, it was
I
longer
ended
than
up
that. It was
transferring.
longer than that, bro.
I know it wasn't, bro. I'm telling you, I ended up listen. I was with y'all part of my freshman year, and I left from with y'all and went to Melvindale because I was playing football. Right now,
Hmm.
this how I know because when I got ready to go to Melvindale, I don't know if you familiar, but one of my homeboys he got killed. His name was Snoop, but they call him TTO Snoop. Me, him, Bryce, and my nigga Devontae Everett, who ended up going to play for Oklahoma State, we all went to Melvindale and was playing football together. You feel me? So
Okay.
I know for sure I was only there with y'all for a couple months because I left and finished my freshman year in Melvindale, and then I got kicked out like 6 days into my sophomore year. So September the 11th, 2008, I got kicked out, and that was like 6 days because school started September 5th. You feel me? It's different now. School start at a different time now. But back then, nigga, school started in September. We used to go to school around September 3rd, 4th. Nigga, it started the 5th. And September 6th, I got kicked out. I got caught with the shit.
I got caught with the shit. You
I did.
remember when you was even though you was there a short little period, it was still it was
Cause
still
I
some
fuck with my
chaotic
people.
moments.
Cause
It was
I
still
fuck with
some
everybody. And it was a difference, bro. It was like I was on a different type of time. Like
it
I
still
wasn't I
it,
wasn't doing, hey, I was standing on business before that was even a word. You hear me?
hey look, one thing I remember, I gotta just keep it I don't remember seeing you back down from nothing.
Never.
Cause that's why I don't feel like that's why I feel like you was there so long because it's too many situations that I can bring up.
You
But I
remember
just
we was
remember
scrapping, we had
you.
the brawl at the Dunkin' Donuts.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but I remember you standing right in the middle of shit. That's what I remember. I remember.
Remember when they tried to say I stole the upperclassmen's jackets and they was all I
I
walked
remember.
down on dog. I walked down on him like
I
nigga, what?
remember.
What you
I
talking
remember.
about?
Right there at the Dunkin' Donuts. That dog, you
Yeah.
know, see right up there. See, so much shit happened right up there on Woodward though. Like so much shit
Hey, you remember
from
the
the
hoe ass nigga Melvin? You remember that nigga Melvin?
Melvin. No, I don't remember nobody
So,
named Melvin.
so is a nigga name. I believe his name was Melvin, but if I ain't mistaken. So listen, and I ain't bringing this up like trying to, but this was the incident. This was what happened. So one day we doing something in the hallway. I can't remember what it was, but we at our lockers and shit. And you remember damn. What was the principal name who ended up being he was our teacher, but he ended up being the principal.
Buford.
Buford. So you remember how Buford class and then our science class was right next to each other, but our
Mm-hmm.
you remember our lockers was in that hallway, the freshman hallway right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So our lockers was at the end down there. I can't remember what was going on and what happened, but I remember dog was like basically trying to say something like a nigga was stealing something out of his locker. And I'm like, nigga, what? Like, nigga.
But I'm trying to. You said somebody named Melvin. I
Yeah,
don't.
I believe his name was Melvin. If I ain't mistaken. I can't remember for sure, but
I mean, from UHS, that name. I ain't even trying to be funny. That name don't even ring a bell.
if I
You
ain't
know what
mistaken,
class he
that
was
was his
in?
name. He wore glasses and shit. I remember the nigga because after that incident that day, he called his people. That's why we ended up having the brawl. That's what the brawl stemmed from. From we was in school, the nigga was taught. He said some slick shit to me. I told the nigga like, man, I'll slap them motherfucking glasses off your face. But he had some little cardies on. You feel me? Mind you, I'm having cardies every fucking area of the week. I got some cardies on, real deals, pellies, all
I
type of
see
shit
it.
like
Wait, now the situation when you the way you I remember it now. The name don't. I still can't remember the
if
name.
I ain't
But
mistaken, that's his name,
but
Melvin.
no.
But
But look, I remember the coat. I remember the glasses. I remember the bra. I remember it all. But I didn't know what the fuck was going on. This shit. I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
And it was crazy. It was crazy because like I ain't even try to little boy him or nothing. You feel me? It's
None of us knew what was going on.
we
Like
having our conversation.
nobody knew what was going on. Nobody
No, but
knew.
listen, this the part that's gonna fuck it all up where niggas ain't even gonna know. So mind you, I ain't gonna say who it was, but this was a fellow student with us.
Oh
That
Lord.
same day he had came to school with a yeah, right? And I had it. You feel me? It was on my leg. It was in the ankle holster. Nobody knew.
Damn.
Nobody knew. Nah, listen. I'ma tell you this. You know a person that I tried to sell it to after school. Like, woo woo woo.
You
He
sure?
like,
I think I know. They probably got a different nationality or something. I'm gonna leave it
no,
alone.
no, no, hell no, they don't
Oh,
got a
okay.
different nationality.
Oh, okay.
But
So maybe it is not. I'm gonna leave it alone.
it's somebody you know. I'm just say that. So however, the shit was so crazy because the day that he do it, I'm like, nigga, I'll slap you. But I ain't never even saying nothing about the burner because The burner don't got nothing to do with nothing. Nigga, I'll slap the shit out you. Fuck this gun. I'll slap you. You feel me? But just so happened on the day that it happened, I had the bitch. You feel me? This the day he bring it. And I bought it. Like, hell yeah, I need that. So mind you, think about that. We freshmen in high school. Niggas
Oh, you
having
know, wait. Oh, wait. Well, time out. If you're saying freshmen in high school, the person that I'm thinking about is automatically eliminated from it. He didn't come till sophomore year. The
nah,
person I
this
was thinking.
this somebody that was right there with us.
Right.
This
So
one
I'm just saying, let's remove that from it.
this
Because
this one
I
of the
still look.
niggas
I got him on camera. The person I was thinking of, I got him on camera at J Riggs. Because you know how close them niggas was, bro.
who.
You remember Sonar?
No, he came after me.
Okay,
I'm
well you
telling
don't
you,
remember.
I
Okay,
was
well I remember. We used to ride around with Sonar. I don't know what he came to mind because I just remember Sonar was always a get money nigga. Like he just was always, and but that's why he came to mind. But like now that I think about it, you never met him. You left so quick, but to me
yeah,
it
I was
didn't feel
gone.
quick. I thought you was there for. I could
No,
have sworn you was there
cause I
sophomore
had a
year.
lot of shit. It was a lot of shit. It was a lot of shit going on. Your baby was I was I was about business for the freshman class. We wasn't going because you gotta think, nigga, this our first year in high school. We hearing all this shit about niggas getting punched on and niggas mushing over the freshmen and all of
Yeah,
that. Like, nigga,
freshman
we
Friday. I
ain't going.
remember.
I'm not going. I ain't going. And I'm having shit. I'm having Maury's and Pradas and Cardis and Pellies and I'd
I
be
ain't gonna
damned if
lie.
one of these.
Around that time, I wish I could have. Cause I remember niggas having all of that shit, and I remember just having to be humble. But I could still have my Tims or my Rockports was always clean. Hey, I ain't got the Maury's, but I got some clean Rockports, nigga.
Bro, listen, I
What you
had
can
I,
tell
I
me
had
about
a
my
job, bro.
Rockports?
Back then, nigga, I
Me
had a
too.
job. I used to work at Lynn Shoe Repair on Woodward and Davidson. Back in the day, I was doing the shit
I
these niggas
worked that
doing now, the
glass
shoe
block. Hold
doctor
up.
and all of that shit. I was doing that shit in '06, '07.
Me
You feel
too.
me?
I worked that glass block on
So
Puritan
I
and
was having
Myers,
money
bro.
because every day after school, I'm jumping straight on the Woodward bus, going straight to work. And I make me a hot $40, $50 every day after school. And then on the weekends, I'm making 200, 300. So a nigga having
See,
some
I
money.
see, see. I wasn't. If I was making 200, 300 on the weekend, that shit would have been
Man,
perfect
I'm
for the
having it.
co.
I'm having it. I'm young. I'm having it. And
Hey, look,
then,
but no, look, let me tell you this. I always had enough to have money in my pocket to buy me a cell phone and keep it on. And remember, I don't know if you know. I mean, I don't know if you. Well, no, you wasn't like at Southfield High. And even at UHS, it was like they was selling them cold lunches, but then they would have hot lunches that you had to pay a little extra for. You know what I'm
you
saying?
go in that other room over there. They had the little store where you could go in there and buy the
You,
food.
you see, so it's like I was never trying to make it seem like I had too much going on, but I didn't want to. Like I say, my Rockports was clean, nigga.
No,
My
but listen,
Nikes
let me
was
tell you, bro.
clean,
So
nigga.
what it was it wasn't a nigga trying to overdo it and flex. You
You and
gotta think.
Daniel, you remember
You,
Daniel?
yeah, Daniel Manley.
Manly.
You gotta think about the upperclassmen. Y'all not
Yeah,
about to be coming in here flexing on me. Y'all niggas upperclassmen, so y'all damn near adults for real. You gotta think. These niggas got cars. They older than us.
for
They got
real.
jobs where they can
No,
work a
for
certain
real.
amount of hours. They got real jobs where they getting a check. You know what I'm saying? They damn near adults. You feel me? The older you get back then when you was
Hey, but
10,
how do you develop that? And you say you was only there for like 6 months. Why?
because I'm already coming in from here, listen, and then this the thing. I was already like, but when I met y'all, I was already getting into my. I had already started like getting into myself at
Mhm.
13, 14. You feel me? And before then, I had already jumped off the porch, so I was already bad as hell. I just wasn't on no hustling shit. I just was bad as fuck. But
And then you start
I'm
getting to the
bad.
money.
I'm bad and I'm spoiled. So and my people's having all of the shit. My people's having shit. So I'm bad as hell. I'm smart as hell, and I'm spoiled. And the people that's around me having shit. So that make me like shit. I gotta have some shit, and they instilling in me from young age, nigga, you gotta get money. You gotta get money. Not sell no dope, not nothing, but you gotta
Hey,
get money.
was you one of them ones when they was like having them? I don't remember you being like when they was playing Tunk. Remember how you used to be playing Tunk in the morning for money?
Yeah,
You
nigga,
wasn't doing.
we used to do all type of shit in the morning. Nigga, listen, I'm gonna tell you how much of a hustler I was at a young age. So before I came to UHS, I was at UPA middle school, right? Me and Tommy used to be in middle school together. So, nigga,
Shout out to Tommy.
yeah, shout out to Tommy. So, nigga, it was a Coney Island down the street called, I think it was called Royal Coney or some shit, Royal Grill or some shit like that. So mind you, this will let you know how much ahead of niggas I was. We in the sixth grade. I'm catching the bus to school in the morning, not because I have to, like my dad don't have a car, but because I'm bad as hell to the point where my dad like nigga, you grown, you doing this and that, nigga. I ain't getting up taking you to school, and you gonna go to school every day. The bus stop right here. This bitch dropping you off in front of the school, and you could catch the bus wherever you want in the city. I just gotta know where you at. So as a young nigga back then, it wasn't nothing wrong with jumping on the bus. I'm going to fuck with my peoples over here on the west side and I'm on the east side.
Hey,
You feel me?
trust,
Or I'm
bro.
going to
You
take my little
preaching
yeah. Back then, my little
to
girlfriend, I
the
used to take
choir.
my girl on a date. Nigga, I used to catch the bus to go get my girl. We used to go to
Hell yeah,
Eastland. You
hell
feel me? I'm coming from the west side though. She stayed on the
hey,
east side. So I catch the
man.
bus to the east side. We go to Eastland, go to the movies, woo woo. I catch the bus back home. You feel me? These the kids nowadays, they don't know shit about that.
Let
But
me tell you something. That look,
that's
see,
just to
catching.
show
You
you.
ever had to catch a bus? You say you was coming from the east going to the west.
No, I was coming from the west side going to the east. You
Okay,
know, I'm a
okay.
west
I
side
was
nigga.
coming. I was coming from the west going to Roseville. You
You was trying to get that little
know.
motherfucker money. That nigga wasn't
So
playing.
hey, you preaching to the
That nigga
choir, boy.
say,
I
no
know all
mountain
about it.
high, ain't no valley wide
Hey, look,
enough.
I'm talking about from the west side to Grosse Point. From boy, that bus a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, but as a young nigga, you ain't
I
got no
didn't
car.
care.
You
I
got a
didn't
couple
care about
dollars in
being
your pocket. Your people's telling you you can do what you want to do. They just might not be able to take you at the time. And it's like, okay, I kind of got my own little freedom. If I just go catch the bus, I'm still getting to where I'm going. You feel me?
right.
And
Look,
I'm
look,
learning my city.
because bottom line was getting there. Bottom
Yeah, I'm
line was
learning
getting
my
there.
city. I'm getting around, and I'm like kind of dependent, like you know what I'm saying, self dependent. I'm doing my own thing. I'm out moving. While I'm out in the world on this bus, I could be doing whatever the
Bro,
fuck I want to
bro.
do.
I
You know
know
what
what
I'm
it's
saying?
like. I know what it's like to catch three buses, bro. I know what it's like to catch three buses to it. If you catch three buses, you know how much determination. This ain't for a job or nothing. This wasn't for a bag.
Bro,
This was
back then,
hey,
nigga, listen,
what
we
about the
used to,
bike? What about niggas who had to ride? Well, when we was like young, right? You know what I'm
yeah, why
saying?
wouldn't you? I used to ride the bike from the west side to the
Me
east
too.
side.
Me
I
too.
used to go see my
I
little
rode my
years,
bike.
all of that.
I rode
Bro,
my bike all. I rode my bike to
listen,
Eileen and Puritan.
transportation, bro,
Hey,
transportation
talk about it.
always was something that niggas was on, whether we was on bikes, whether we was on foot, whether we was on a bus.
That
As
was
we
called a
got
mission.
older and
It was
niggas
called a
started getting some
mission.
money, niggas got wheels, but niggas been moving around this bitch since forever and ever. I'm a west
You
side
ain't
nigga. I go to
bullshitting.
any listen, bro. I am from the west side of Detroit, nigga. Chicago and Greenfield, bro. I could go to any neighborhood in this city and I know at least two to three motherfuckers, the good ones, the ones you supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight, nigga. I go wherever, anywhere. I got, I have my niggas who I don't fuck with, but for the most part, motherfuckers fuck with me in their own way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the most friendliest nigga. I ain't the most standoffish, but I move around. You know, you got to be able to circulate through your city if you trying to do anything, bro.
Hell yeah.
Anything.
Hell yeah.
It start from being young. You can't be a nigga 30 years old talking about I'm jumping off the porch, bro. Just going on in the house to take a nap.
Might as
You feel
well.
me?
You missed your chance. Now, I mean, but look, let me tell you something. See, I think drive and ambition is something that can't be taught. I always felt like that. How you teach a motherfucker how to be driven and ambitious? I don't think you can teach it.
You
I
got
just
to.
think
It's taught by example, lead and by example. That's how you teach a motherfucker. You feel
yeah,
me?
but if they not picking up on it, ain't you
But
wasting your time?
it's not even about them picking up because they pick up who don't want to have something, who don't want to be able to reach in their pocket and pull out thousands of dollars or a car that got thousands of dollars on it, or you know what I'm saying? Who don't want to be able to go get in the car and pull off and go wherever the fuck they want to go?
Mhm.
Who
I'm
don't want
with
to
you.
be able
I'm
to
with
go
you.
to the store whenever they want to and buy whatever the fuck they want to, whether it's a small ticket item or
That's
a
one of
big
the
ticket item.
best feelings. One of the best feelings is walking into a store knowing, I can buy
Whatever
what
in
I
here I
want.
can have if I want it.
I ain't gonna, now not to say you always gonna be in, because shit get tight at certain moments. You work your way out of it, but it's as long as you more up than down, I think you making progress.
Yeah, it's just all about it's all about what you want, your reasons, money management, and
Money
consistency.
management. Yeah.
It's easy, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this, and through my years of just being alive and learning, motherfuckers find all the reasons in the world to make themselves feel better about the dumbest shit. And I'm gonna give you a prime example of
So,
a motherfucker say, and this is something I used to do, so there's no shame on it. You feel me? A motherfucker go read a book or see some shit where a motherfucker is physically telling you this product is 100% heroin. Heroin. Not nothing else. This is heroin. 1,000%. It's just in a different form. That's just like motherfucking fresh fruit, frozen fruit. It's the same shit. It's just in two different forms. One is ready to eat. One got to be unthawed. It's the same shit though. So a motherfucker say this heroin is just a different facet of heroin, but it's heroin. A nigga say, man, this a rich nigga thing, bro. You gotta have money to do this. You right, you do gotta have money to kill yourself. That's some dumbass shit.
yeah.
Or a nigga say,
A lot of niggas, them niggas that do it, the niggas who got
or look,
everything.
a motherfucker take a Percocet, which is the same thing, right? It's just a different facet of it, but it comes down to it's the same thing. It's an opium. Opium is heroin based substance, right? All right. A motherfucker say, I pop perks for the pain. What pain? You telling me that your body is in that much pain that you popping pills that's gonna have you loopy, not able to think, high as hell, can't respond, or just in a negative headspace cause it make you feel better. Or just to show on social media that you taking drugs. That's some dumbass shit. And then listen, a nigga will take a fake pill, drink some fake syrup, and want a motherfucker to fund your GoFundMe, or want a nigga to feel bad that you dead. Don't get me wrong, a nigga would be somewhat hurt, but I wouldn't be hurt knowing that you did it to yourself. You feel me? That's like me telling a nigga, hey bro, don't motherfucking
You said you don't respect it if it's self inflicted.
yeah, I don't respect it if it's self-inflicted. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you deserve it because I don't. Nobody deserves death, but we all got the same 24, same
So let me
time to
ask you
make.
this.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if
Hold
you
on, wait.
this something you chose to do, knowing the potential outcome of it, don't feel bad or don't expect me to feel bad when I know that you know it was a gamble that you was playing with and you just didn't. You ain't come out on a good hand of the gamble. That's some goofy shit, and you playing with your life. You
Yeah,
feel me?
that's very,
That
you
you get
know,
what I'm saying?
no, because that's the thing when you at these funerals, because I didn't, oh man, when I think back to all of the ones that I done had to go when I had to go to, and just being real, not to say I ain't gonna throw nobody out there. It's just you know, a lot of, you know, when you know certain people, you start to get backstory from certain shit as you move
Yeah.
around and you begin to speak to people. You don't go looking for
But
it. This
look,
shit kind of,
that's
hold up,
going back to
you don't go looking for it. It kind of just fall in your lap, right? And you
yeah.
just, and now you just know what you know, and it's just hey,
It's always fucked up circumstances. I ain't saying by no means is it okay. It's not okay.
no,
But
it's
what I'm
never
saying
okay.
is if you doing something that you know could potentially risk you your life or cost you your life, and it's a gamble that you willing to keep. That's just listen, bro. I'm gonna give you another example. It's the same shit. It's just how a motherfucker put it, and because it's a person, they want you to you know they introduce the feeling of sympathy, but you ain't thinking with logic. You feel me? Because if you was thinking with logic, you wouldn't be in this position. Motherfuckers will say, "Oh, a nigga died. What he died from? He died from taking fake pills." But they not gonna tell you he died from taking fake pills. They gonna tell you he died in his sleep or some bullshit like that, or whatever the case may be. And however, whatever, it's fucked up that whatever he was doing cost him his life. But you should always let the reason be known because it's like, ah, damn, this motherfucker killed itself basically. You taking pills or you doing this and that, knowing that it's a
Right.
gamble, knowing that it's
Yeah,
a possibility that
it's too much
one,
of a gamble
you
too.
feel me?
That's
One of
the
these
thing.
bitches could be fake. One of these
Yeah.
bitches could be fake. You not going to get this shit from the pharmacy yourself. You
Mm.
putting your life in the hands of a nigga who trying to make
Hey, I ain't
money.
gonna. And we lost a few people like that. It's the
So,
specific.
so,
I know that's not. I know that was
so,
just an
look,
example, but we
when
lost a
you
lot
think
of people
about the
like that.
logic of it, when you think about the logic of it, even though a nigga is selling some bullshit, the motherfucker that's buying it is really the one to blame because you know for a fact that it's a potential that shit could come across your table. You feel me?
Yeah,
And you still keep doing it. It's fucked up that you got the worst of the worst, but that's a decision that you made. You chose to do that. You feel me? You said you was gonna do that. You was okay with that. So if you was okay with it, shit, I don't have no choice but to be okay with it. And if you accept what come with it, I don't have no choice but to accept what come with it. You feel me? So at that point, that's when I detach any sympathy or feelings. Like, damn, a nigga still be like, damn, that's fucked
yeah.
up.
Because I think that's because that's your way of putting everything into perspective.
Yeah, but
You
I
feel
ain't
me,
about to
bro?
let myself go to a dark place and just be
No,
fucked
no,
up.
no, but
'Cause
no, that's what I mean. That's your way of putting stuff into perspective, so you don't overthink stuff.
yeah,
You got it
hell
right.
yeah,
You got it right where it's supposed to be.
hell yeah. Why would I do that? That's putting myself in a trick bag.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel me?
I agree.
Putting myself in the potential situation where I could really lose my motherfucking mind. You feel me? Had me tweaking and fucked up and on all type of other shit, overthinking some shit and hurt because a motherfucker and did some shit to themselves. Like, come on, bro. That's that's asshole backwards to me. You feel me? And I don't mean to say it like a motherfucker just don't have no feelings, cause a nigga got feelings. I'm human just like everybody else. I'm
Yeah.
just saying in that instance, motherfuckers who do that type of shit, you feel me? Or doing some shit that's gonna get themselves killed or harmed or locked up, knowing that what you doing gonna get you fucked up. Yeah, I don't want it to happen to you, but if it happened to you, like you ain't about to trick me out of what I got going on to support you
Yeah.
when you had the same 24 hours as me to make better decisions and then the decisions that you chose to make. You feel me?
Amen. Yeah.
And I understand that sometimes a nigga don't have no option but to make those type of decisions. But if you gonna make them type of decisions, you gotta be prepared as best as you can for what come with it if it ever track you down like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if the luck run out or whatever, you gotta be as prepared as you possibly can be. You
So
know
how
what I'm
you?
saying?
Let me ask you this, because we talked about it earlier. You was like, as far as a lot of that shit go, you done already transitioned away from that shit. You got some whole other shit going on now. So I want to know where you like. Let them know where you at now. I know you got the hall. You know, tell them about the hall.
We got the rental space.
Yeah.
I'm getting it remodeled right now. So once all the remodeling shit done, we'll be back accepting bookings on that. Um, this summer, I'm gonna be doing bookings for the movie screens and all that shit, all of the party shit. But anything that's got something to do with weed and any of that type of shit, as far as like dealing, having dealings in it, man, that shit is over with.
So you saying it's still gonna be around, but you're not
For
trying to make
me,
no
for
sales.
personal use, yeah.
That's
For
what I'm
me,
saying for personal use, but
yeah. Not for nothing
we
else.
not. This ain't. We not. Yeah, we not trying to make money.
Yeah.
Look. I remember. I don't want to say too much. I just remember seeing you run. You was running the whole place. You had the kitchen going, the music going, the drinks flowing. You was doing the weed shit. I'm talking about this motherfucker calling you. Hey, I tell him I'm outside. I'm like, look at this nigga, boy.
That's how you gotta do it, baby. You
I'm like,
gotta,
hey,
hey,
look at this nigga.
hey, hey, man, you gotta
Hey, look,
do it.
then you beat me in pool. I need a rematch, but this nigga
Come
beat
on,
me in
man.
pool.
Come
Oh,
on.
fuck all that. He was
Come on,
like,
man.
you said you think I'm gonna let you come in my house and beat me?
Man, why would I let you do that? Why would I do that, Don? Come on, man. You know that's a man's sport. I can't let you just
You
come
ain't,
in here.
hey, and I'm really really good. So if a nigga beat me, I can't do nothing but respect it because I
Yeah,
know
for
I'm
sure.
good.
For
So if a
sure.
nigga beat me, you got it.
Yeah,
Rematch though, nigga.
it's on. I got as soon as I get everything back situated, it's
Just
on.
let me know. Just let me know. Look, this is what we gonna do. You can you might try to you gotta go refreshing your drink or something. I know I gotta go do mine. I'm about to play a song by my nigga Jay Riggs, bro. You know, rest in peace, my homie. I
Yeah, rest
miss
in peace,
this.
bro.
I
I
miss
got
this
his
nigga.
obituary sitting right here on my
I
motherfucking.
don't. I don't know if I ever had one. I think I hit his brother up to try to get one, but I never got it.
Yeah, I had that bitch
Um,
in my car for a bit, for a
but
couple of years.
I ain't gonna lie. Having music with him is much better. It feels so much better. Like
Yeah, you get to, it's something you can physically.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
not nothing that you can physically hold, but it's like damn,
Hmm.
I can lit instead of having to just look at a picture, I can
Yeah,
literally hear.
we
I can
actually
hear you,
worked.
bro. You
We
know what I'm
actually
saying?
worked. I got a few with Joe. Shout out to my nigga Joe. I think we got four or five. You know, I gotta just go. I can pull my shit up later, but I want to
Hey,
play some. What up?
that nigga Joe used to call me, nigga, at 4 in the morning, nigga. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to make some lamb chops and Alfredo. Like, bro, it's 4:30 in the morning, man. What the fuck is you talking about? He like, yeah, I just took the biscuits out. He like, yeah, I just took
Dog,
the biscuits out. Like, Joe,
no.
man, take your ass to sleep, dog.
No, Joe was so he. I remember. I got a story to tell. Hey, remind me to tell this story when we come back, okay? Because I got to get this story off. It's about when me and him met. They gonna love this shit.
I'm about to put
But
my phone on charge, so
well,
by
I
the
mean,
time
look,
we come back,
just keep it on. Just keep it going, but put it on the charger.
it's on.
I'm about to play some music real quick.
All right.
How much is enough?
Enough what?
Enough money, enough power, enough influence, enough takeovers.
This is my work. This is what I do. Let me do what I do. It's not a question of how much.
It's a well-connected world.
You can tell by my voice and my tone that I control shit. Pockets on BBW, I like my rolls thick. And know this, if I send them clapping, they ain't happy for you. If I send them niggas clapping, it's because we got that action for you. Snatch a nigga, bitch, don't worry, she getting loaned out. Call my phone out, she ain't fucking, she getting thrown out. Think we need a shelter where these bitches giving dome out. 21 my jeweler, now the watch is getting blown out. And made myself a boss and I'm not waiting on the call. Separate myself from bullshit, I learned how to fall back. back. Seen niggas get life on that court. Now where you ball at? That chicken bring drums that'll lay you niggas off. Like, what you call that? But I don't think you niggas listening. Shit get intricate, split the dividends, get positioning. Multiply the profit, clear the scene, and hit the witnesses. Subtract these niggas, that's how I handle my differences. If the losses don't motivate you, I bet the wins do. If 5 racks don't get them off, I bet you 10 do. If she ain't talking about fucking, then I bet her friend do it. Them bitches do what I want, so we call that influence. If the losses don't motivate you, I bet the wins do. If she don't choose off the drop, I bet that Vince do it. Money don't make itself, you gotta attend to it. Make decisions with the bosses, and we call that influence. Yup. Then we call that influence. I bet she will. Then we call that influence.
Girl, he be fresh as fuck. Girl, he be fresh as fuck.
Niggas worse than bitches doing anything for attention while playing cool and make plans to put ice in the pendant. Don't confront me with that tough shit or the life you pretending. Make you niggas exit when I walk through to the entrance. Was introduced to keys before I ever made fire beats. You better brace yourself, that's not talking about wire teeth. The reason why these bitches all love and admire me, cause I often hit the scene way fresher than dryer sheets. Most of you niggas trash and it's time to get rid of you. Wish somebody would question me, this ain't a trivia. On why I put a bitch in a laundromat like Nivea. Rock bust the color of yoga, call them Maxivia. Focused on the meal, but I never missed a prep. Still can make a bitch stare, cause I haven't missed a step. Been official with the stripes, so you could dismiss the rest. We connected with the blow like we never missed a breath. Got the pharmacy on the phone, probably talking payments. Solving my patients while I'm busy involved with patients. So 75, where we leave you 5 for talking flagrant. And the only time you niggas spraying if we talking fragrance. Was born an ill nigga like I was birthed with the disease first. For a slice, we don't shoot back because we squeeze first. Slice, squeeze, either way I need my cheese first. So I can keep a bitch that's sucking dick until her knees. Niggas got it easy, took the route another nigga paid. But I'm starting that water without another nigga wave. Was get my life together, didn't care if I rapped off. Been quiet for too long, guess what, now I'm back talking. Been keeping shit 1,000 before I was touching the G. Weapons, how you running back, you think you rushing with me. And on my bad days, I swear they still not fucking with me. By definition, niggas, we call them SWV. I remember growing up selling juices out the side though. Now if it's problems, we bringing clips like a slideshow. Here goes some game, never sell where you reside. More importantly, it's not who you ride with, it's who you ride for. There's not too many niggas I can trust with a bag, so it's a solo, no divide, and it's tucked in the stash. A couple bitches in my DM that I fucked in the past, they on my dick because they heard my next truck is a Jag. Until then, I'm chilling in the foreign V8. Young nigga with all the juice, I'm talking more than V8. When we was hungry, it wasn't many who prayed that we ate. Not the sales we put in money that we made in the safe. Who raised you new niggas? I honestly don't condone y'all. Handle business in person, not a text or a phone call. Made a promise to myself no matter what I'm going for. Not into the short trip, any game for the long haul. And this shit forever.
Girl, he be fresh as fuck.
I'ma tell him like this. Cut from a different cloth, manufactured from a different thread. Not into the gossip and worrying what a nigga said supposed to get the bread. You focused on the bitch instead while we working beams, talking skills in the infrared. Seen them sleeping on me, so I had to ignore the rest. Consider it some balance, so it's possibly more or less. Now I'm making a whore impression, I think she want more to say. And I'm making the hoe get wet and she giving up her address. But I won't spend the night or even wake up to a morning breath. Lucky if she get a phone call or a good morning text. They rapping in past tense while we rap what we still do. If you don't believe me, grab a cameraman, bring a film crew. Want this shit to be global, not too late to expand. Cause I'm in love with Italian belts and denim made in Japan. Born to keep the shit 1,000 like I was raised with a band. Grew up with sticks and drums around like I was raised in the band. I won't chase a bitch, I'd rather go and chase the racks. And if that shit around, you know that I'll keep coming back. Fuck a petty deal, shit I need over a quarter M. Told her don't compare me to these niggas, I do more than them. I won't chase a bitch, I'd rather go and chase the racks. And if that shit around, you know that I'll keep coming back. Fuck a petty deal, shit I need over a quarter M. Told her don't compare me to these niggas, I make more than them.
Girl, he be fresh as fuck.
My nigga White, you still with me?
Hell yeah, I'm with you. I'm about to
Yeah,
come back to the camera now.
just wanted to make sure we got some Jay Riggs in there, man. I'm a forever share his music, man. Like for real, I'm like forever. I'm never gonna not play his music.
Hey, you know what's so crazy is the night that shit happened to him. I had an event at the building, and Tay was up there with me. I had an open mic at the building that night, and can you see me?
Yeah, it look like your shit kind of freezing up a little bit though.
No, no, let me see something.
I can still hear you real clear though.
Let me get the camera together.
If you got to just leave and then come back real quick. I think I should be able to let you in, or you should be able to just come right in.
All right, let me see.
Second, y'all. I'm about to let them right back in. You back? Saying, bro. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure. So let me ask you this. I just want to get to some music real quick. You say you wanted to do music at one point, but for whatever reason, you didn't really, you say you lost your kind of your energy to do it.
Yeah, at the time. So what it was I like music, right? So all different types of music. It don't gotta be just necessarily rapping. But I started fucking with the rap. And I was doing this shit for a couple years. I had a couple shows, perform. Used to go to the studio, record, all of that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Then I stopped fucking with it for a minute. Then I got back on it again, was fucking with it again. But it's just like, it just really wasn't something that I really, really cared to do. On top of, once I was really ready to lock in and start doing my research and finding out, like, the money, the time, it's like at that time, I didn't have $700, $1,000 to spend on the song. Cause it's like, okay, what am I doing? Like, am I going to the studio making music to put together an album, or am I just going rapping? Like, what am I doing? You feel me?
What
But if
what
I
made
want,
you what made you feel like it was like that expensive to make music?
just at the time, the studio, we talking about in oh 07, oh 08, oh 09,
Oh, okay.
2010.
Well, yeah. You know what?
We ain't going
Around
to,
that time, it wasn't a whole lot of. I want to say maybe
it wasn't a
home
million.
studios. Yeah.
No. And at the time, I had a lot of shit going on in the real world. So it's like, I'm not about to be at nigga's studio. I don't know you. And I ain't no telling who
Damn,
you
White.
know, that, I didn't, whatever. So I'm like, hell no. So we going to real studios, like Audio Magic on 9 Mile. You feel me?
Hey,
Like,
you
we
realize every
bring,
time we bring up something, you say, "Yeah, but I had some real shit going on." Real.
yeah, because I had shit going on for real. So it's like, I ain't
Hey,
about to be.
God
Cause listen, bro,
damn.
I look at it like this. I look at it like this, and it's just on some real shit. All right, a nigga might have some shit going on with some niggas, and a nigga might be like, "Fuck that," like whatever. But I ain't about to make it easy for you to just be able to pull down and just do whatever to me. It ain't like, and I ain't saying it like a nigga hiding and scared or nothing. But I ain't trying to allow you to catch me slacking. Cause when I'm in the studio, my mind is mentally on studio. I ain't trying to think about nothing else. So some shit that I might do at the studio, I might not do. I'm not gonna do that when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Out moving, because I'm already knowing what I got going on. So I ain't trying to be at a house, you feel me? Talking about I'm recording music and I got shit going on. And it's a
Well,
possibility
no,
that I could have bump ins with motherfuckers while I'm in here trying to do
you
business,
bump
which means
in. Oh my
they
god.
catching me lacking. That's how you catch a nigga lacking.
No, no, but see that I don't be maybe because I don't like. No, I get it, and like you say, you started from such a young age. You probably don't know who the fuck you can trust and shit because when you've been doing something so long.
You can't trust nobody, bro. Let me tell you something. See, everybody be trying to play it like, man, I can trust my mans. I can trust this. I can trust that. I can trust this. Listen, the only people that I can trust is my mom and my daddy, my sisters. Cause they love for me is pure, whether I have or I don't have. You feel me? And
Very
whatever
true.
they telling me or saying to me is pure. Cause it ain't about me having or not having. And they wasn't introduced to me through some business, through some money. You know what I'm saying? So it is just like I could trust they word and I could put my life in their hands because I know where their intentions is coming from. But you talking about in these streets or just in general doing business with motherfuckers. You feel me? You can't trust nobody. Once you start trusting a motherfucker, then you open yourself up for a motherfucker to do anything to
I
you.
mean,
You feel me?
but look, when you are moving in the streets, you're not looking to trust nobody. You looking to get
Yeah,
money, right?
why am I trusting you? Putting trust in you is down there like giving
Yeah,
you
I'm
a
saying that,
way
that ain't
to
what you
get me.
looking. That ain't what you looking for though. You're not
No,
looking
I
for
fuck
trust,
with you. See, niggas get fucking with a nigga and
right?
being cool with a nigga fucked up with trusting
Trust, right?
and
Okay,
all of this other
I see
shit.
that.
Like
I
nigga,
see
I
that.
don't trust you. I do business, bro. You feel me? I'ma do my business, take
I'm
care
about
of
to
my
say
business.
once the business is conducted, you the type that just all right. That's it. That's where it ends.
Yeah, because at that point I'm being fake. If we only doing
That's
business with
true.
each other,
Yeah,
it's no reason for me to spend personal time with you and invite you into my personal lifestyle and how what I do and my thoughts, my energy,
I
because it's
gotta do
business.
this.
You feel me? I'm allowing myself to be got and played with and manipulated. See,
I got
niggas
it. Hold
don't be
on, hold
thinking
on,
like that. They
hold
just
on.
everybody just be
Before
wanting
you
to
do
be
that,
friendly with niggas and spend the money and sit back and hang and gang and this my dog and all of that. Everybody ain't your dog. Everybody ain't your friend. It don't matter how cool you is with business with a nigga. That don't mean a nigga won't get on your ass.
no, that's
Feel me?
real shit. Could
Niggas
you?
gotta
I
know how
just
to
I
stay in their place.
yeah, yeah. Really, not even in their place, just out the way of the bullshit.
Out the way in their place, doing what the fuck they supposed to
They
be
supposed
doing.
to right,
With they
right.
people, worried about what they need to be worried about. Instead of trying to be hanging around niggas that you don't really know just cause you spending a couple dollars, you feel like you know a nigga. You build the trust with a nigga by spending the money, that's cool. But now you stepping outside your boundaries by trying to hang and be around and extra and like you Woody Woody. That's how niggas get back though. Cause that ain't even your real mans. You just what we like to call a flunky, nigga. You the yes man. We send
Hey,
you to the
man, hey,
store.
that was the word for that was our word growing up. Growing up,
Flunky.
that was the word.
You
A
feel me?
flunky. Damn,
We
I
ain't
ain't heard
about
that
shit.
shit in so. I ain't heard that shit in so long.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this one thing that I hate. I hate how niggas try to stray away from what we are and what we do in Detroit. We are Detroit niggas, bro. So all this, don't get me wrong, some new shit pop up. That's cool. You adjust with the times. But the original shit, the shit that's the shit is the shit that's supposed to stand and what you own. Listen, I say it like this. I am Detroit nigga. We fashion, bro. I get fresh as hell, nigga. I got a whole room right now, all type of fly ass shit in there. Right? But I'm not going and dressing like a out of town nigga. You feel me? I'm not trying to portray another swag. Like nigga, I got a Detroit swag. Whether you want to say it's a D boy swag,
That's
uh,
what it is. It's
a
a
upper
it's a it's a
echelon
it's a it's a
swag, or whatever you
it's a
want to call it.
comfortable
Nah,
it's
I
a
ain't saying I'm
comfortable
about to
D
be
boy.
popping out rocking no fucking Iceberg and Dada Supreme and no crazy shit. You know, shit we was rocking when we was growing up, early 90s, 2000.
Because it
This
got
the shit.
popular. It
This the
got
shit that's
popular.
rocking. But I'm just saying, as far as like walking around with tight ass clothes on and calling niggas twin and
Oh my
all this other shit. I'm a grown man, bro. I never call a nigga twin. Fuck is you talking about twin? That shit don't
I
even
believe
sound sweet. As a man, that don't even. Why am I calling a nigga twin?
I never understood it. I never
Oh
understood it.
man, these
Hey.
niggas be lame as hell for real, bro. Walking around talking about twin. Man, if you don't knock it the fuck off.
Hey, look, when I play these motherfucking, I don't know if you can hear these audio sounds when I play them. You can't hear them on your side, do you?
Well, when you
Like,
just when you just did the clapping hands and shit,
okay,
I
so you
heard it.
heard it. Okay, cause I want to make sure, cause I'm only gonna play it when I feel like it need to be played. I ain't gonna overdo it or no shit like that.
We just gonna be honest, bro. We keeping this shit a buck.
Yeah, keep it.
I,
Yeah.
I ain't one of them niggas trying to fit in, nigga.
So
I'm
let me
already
ask
in.
you, you say what?
I ain't a nigga trying to fit in. I'm already in, nigga.
Yeah, no, yeah, a lot of niggas trying to find a spot. That especially in their 30s. It's sad, bro. It's sad.
Man, come on. This
It's
shit got to
sad.
be in you, not on you. You can't learn this shit. This some shit that's got to be like it's just got to be organic. Like you got
Gotta
to.
be.
It's either you
Gotta
got it
be.
or you don't. You know.
And look, and you know when you in the right spot because shit just start happening for you.
That
As
happened from
long
the beginning.
as
That's
long
from
as
the beginning.
you say what now?
That's from the beginning. Shit just be happening with divine intervention from the beginning. Shit you can't explain.
Yeah, but I'm
Connections is
saying when
made.
you know you in the right spot when you just continue to move and shit still start to come into fruition. I feel like if you in a spot where you just you growing a bunch of dead fruit, it's time to you got to go somewhere else with that. You got
Hell
to do
yeah.
something else.
For sure. For sure. You see, I got my nigga Riggs up there. You ain't have a habituary, so you don't know, but that's him right there.
Man, shut the fuck.
For real.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can make your screen. Okay. I made it a little bigger, at least on my side. Hey, I got. Damn, I see him right there. Is he on the phone in that picture?
Yep.
He was always on. Damn, my nigga Jay Riggs. Look at my dog.
Now my shit a little raggedy. This bitch was in my car.
Hey man, I had one that was. I had a few that was. I was moving and they was in a box somewhere, but they still in decent shape. You know what's funny? My shelf looked just like your shelf in my living room. I swear my shit looked just like
And I'm
that.
missing a couple, but
No,
unfortunately,
I got obituaries, and then I got like some things from like the kids that I work with all throughout Detroit over the last 8 years. I got some of that up there, and it looked just like your shelf. Even the color scheme. That shit wow. That shit wow.
yeah.
But like you don't have no kids. I got some shit up there
Hell
from
no,
my
I got my
brother.
sisters and shit up there. My little cousin.
I'm looking. I'm looking
This
at
my oldest sister
somebody up
right
there
here.
married in the back.
Yeah, then my youngest sister. Yup. I got everybody on there. My girl up there, my granddaddy up there, my stepmama, my auntie, one of my other homeboys,
No,
my little
I'm looking
brothers.
right at
I got everybody up there.
it.
All my loved ones.
Yeah. You plan on having some before you
Hell
check
yeah.
out?
I just wanted to make sure I had it together. You feel me? And I hate when motherfuckers be like, you ain't gonna never be having together. Yes I will.
I mean, you can have it together enough to have a
That's what I'm
kid.
saying. And when I say have it together, I'm just saying
Enough for
financially
them. Enough for
financially
them.
stable, you feel me? Where I can focus on being a dad. You feel me? I ain't really
Mhm.
too much. I'm not pressing for nothing for real. We straight. You feel me? Whether I'ma have a job or not have a job. You feel me? I'm straight.
You missed to make it happen.
We gonna be
I
straight.
I
We good.
I just you man look.
It's coming though, bro. I said by 35. Listen, I said by 35, right? I'm about to be 33 next month. Shit. The main shit that I was trying to do, everything is checked off. The main, most important shit. Now it's just really the putting in the leg work, building the bond, and making it happen from there. But
Yeah.
I done already did that. So now it's just about timing. Like it's just, it's coming.
No, I wanna come up to the shop and like within like the next week, you know what I'm saying? See what all you got going on. It been a good minute since I've been up there. But since I know where you at, I'm gonna pull up over there. I I can't believe I remember we talked about Down Radio been going for about 4 years. We was trying to do this really on year two. I don't know why it took so I don't know what the fuck was going on. But I know it wasn't because we didn't want to do it. It was just always something in the way. Niggas got shit going on.
Just timing.
And then when Joe passed, it was never really a good time to, and I was taking trips, flying everywhere. I get it. So the fact that we was able to get it done a day is I think it's a big move, and I can't wait to drop this one. This is a good one right here.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire for sure. I appreciate you again for having me, bro.
No, I truly appreciate
I'm
it, and
over here, man.
whenever you want to get on the panel and help rate niggas
I,
music and tell them to give up on their
I
rap,
don't even want to do that. I don't want to do that because listen, I just want to be on there and listen because, like I told you earlier,
or
I
that
ain't
is
really.
easier that way. Just join in through YouTube and sit in the comments.
Oh yeah, I sit in. I just like the point that where I'm at with it now, bro. Is I like listening to a certain type of music. You feel me? I don't want to hear shit about no ops because, shit, bro.
I think we
I don't have no
all
ops. I
I
don't
think
have no
we
ops.
all kind of, just being honest, I think we all kind of past that. I think as a culture, especially as we see these rappers catch all of these capital murder cases and
It
everybody
wasn't
getting
even.
jammed
It's
up.
not even
Wait, no,
about the
no,
rapper catching the case.
hold on. I swear I don't mean to cut you off, White. I'm just saying
I'm
I really
listening.
want
Go
to get
ahead.
I just want to get this out. I really think the culture itself is starting to kind of get over they over the shit. They kind of over that shit. It came through, it had its time, but I think niggas is trying to get back to real music that just made us feel good. Everything else that's gonna get niggas murdered and put in jail for the rest of their life, I really think people are like at their wits end with the shit. Like I really feel like that.
Niggas been at that with and
But
it
now
ain't
I
shit.
think we really
Listen, bro.
there.
All they doing is first. So listen. First, growing up, you had the niggas with a bag. That was the influence. It wasn't so much as the music. Music was influenced from the shit that was going on because they was rapping about the niggas with the bag. A nigga having motion, a nigga having something going on, right? The big homie, right? That was the initial influence. Getting money, just being fly, fucking with the ladies, all of that fly shit, right? All right. Then it graduated into balling out of control and being flashy and you know what I'm saying? Upper echelon type shit. Then it went to the 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 higher learning, the 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 intelligent niggas, the woke niggas, the conscious rappers, but still keeping the streets sweet as hell type shit. Kendrick Lamar's and the J. Cole's, not too conscious, but conscious enough where niggas fucking with it. But
Joyner
then
Lucas.
immediately after that genre, only thing that's been going for the last 4-5 years is drill rap. Drill, 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 drill. It's just like how many ops do niggas got?
Shit, a lot.
And when I was growing up, bro, when we really had static and shit was really going on, I ain't rapping about shit. I ain't putting shit on social media. I ain't subliminal messaging shit, nothing. Cause when I get a hold to who I'm trying to get a hold to, ain't no telling what I'm gonna do to him. And this shit real like that. So I ain't saying shit. I ain't smoking on nobody. I ain't none of that. We ain't even hitting.
But
We
you,
not
you,
even
you,
hitting on that type of shit.
what you a Detroit nigga? You know, Detroit niggas, we have a whole different. We know better. So that's why that's not our lingo. You don't hear
No,
no
but it seems
Detroit.
like a lot of these niggas don't, cause
Wait,
they
hold on,
like,
but you don't hold on. You don't hear no Detroit rapper talking about we smoking on this pack because we don't
what?
talk
Man,
like
that's
that.
all these niggas talk about is turning somebody into a pack and
Not Detroit niggas.
opposition. Man, these niggas, yes, Detroit
Not
niggas. All
Detroit niggas.
these Detroit niggas been trying to act like they
Well,
they
you gotta let.
on phone
I don't.
them.
I can't. I'm not saying
Listen,
I'm right.
bro.
Hold on.
Listen,
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I
bro,
can't
listen.
recall no Detroit nigga talking about we
It's in
smoking
another
on.
type of lifestyle that we not even gonna get into. We not even gonna indulge into
Hey,
this. But
look. Let's save it for part two because I
all
gotta get
right.
up out of here. Let's save
Yeah,
it
we
for
can
part
say
two.
this for part two. But what I'm gonna
Okay.
say is everybody want a gang bang now, right? All these niggas is Crip, and GDs. That's what
Uh,
everybody claiming right now. All these young niggas, they GDs and they folks and all of this and this and that. And they trying to take on trends of everybody else and all that other shit, whatever the case may be. All right, cool. But it's not cool, but I'm saying this. We gotta get back to the origins of us, who we is as Detroit niggas, bro. All of this
but you know
trying
what?
to
Let's make sure. Let's
trying to
make
be
sure.
like out of town niggas and
Let's make.
all of this.
Let's make sure we pick up when we do it because I want part two will be really good. Let's
We
just make
gotta
sure we
stop with the
let hold
faking.
on. Let's make sure we pick up. We pick up on Detroit niggas acting like Detroit niggas, and let's start there. I think that's a great part two starter, don't you think?
Yeah. Be
I ain't gonna
yourself,
lie. You
bro.
said what?
Be
Yeah, oh yeah,
yourself. Man.
right. Be yourself. I nigga white.
I'm so tired of these. I'm so tired of these
All
made up
right,
ass
hey white.
niggas, dog.
All
Made up
right, white.
character ass niggas.
All right, white. This is part one, and I can't wait. I can't wait to upload this and promote this. We coming back with part two. Shout out to the Cookie Club. I'm coming by real soon, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga White. Rest in peace, Jay Riggs. We out.
Yeah.